Hello, everyone. This is Patricia Spork again. It's still 6/12/18. As you can tell by my shirt, I'm doing several videos in a row. Today, I'm going to discuss about an article I read on December 3, 2018 by Reuters about garrison towns in Nigeria. The garrison towns are enclosed towns. They're going to have a 3-mile radius of farmland around them. There's going to be agricultural rangers there to protect the people that are going to be in the town. The people that will be coming there are persons that have been displaced by Boko Haram, the terrorists, and the government is going to offer them a livelihood, education, health care, and of course, food. And safety is really stressed because if they are outside these townships, Boko Haram could get them, or security forces could mistake them for Boko Haram, or they're going to be stuck in refugee camps. So this might sound like a really great haven for some people that want to move back to their area where they used to live and feel protected. But if you look at past history of similar type of townships, villages, whatever you want to call them, these have not proved to be very successful. As a matter of fact, they've proved to be a failure. I read an article by the Associated Press, December the 29th, I believe it was, about bodies that were being unearthed in Santa Evelina, Guatemala. And Santa Evelina was a model village that was one of 45 that were formed during the war there. And people in these villages died of malnutrition and disease because they weren't, provided for as the government had stated they would provide for them during the war. And then Vietnam had the strategic hamlet project, and these little, I guess you call them hamlets, were to keep people separated, civilians separated from the communist troops and everything from North Vietnamese. But the communists overran these, many of them anyway, overran them, took them over because the military could not keep them protected. And I'm sure people died of malnutrition and disease there too. And then in Malaysia, they had the Briggs Plan, which was started, I think, by the French, or what they called Agrevilles, that were separating people during wars there. And the Briggs Plan just kind of stretched it out a little bit more. That was the British, and those proved to be failures too. So I think Nigeria's garrison town will probably be failures because if they don't fail by being overrun by Boko Haram, then more than likely there are going to be corrupt officials or corrupt people that are supposed to be at these townships caring for these people that are going to probably, steal food, steal medicine, sell it on the black market, or people get the money that's supposed to go for these towns and spend it. So I would say anyone that goes to one of these garrison towns, or anyone that's ever put in a position to go into a model village, a new village, a hamlet village, that your government's going to promise to provide you everything you need if you go to them, I would say to try to sneak in food and water and medicine. And if you can't do that, that's like to put it back. Be your little prepper self. If you can't put it back, when the goodies start rolling in, when you first get there, take a portion of your food and your medicine and dig a hole and hide it because you may need it in the future. And also to have an escape plan. Because once you are imprisoned like that, and that's what it will more than likely kind of be like, you may not like the situation you're in and you may want to get out. So as soon as you get there, start making your plan to escape. That's just my ideals, my personal opinion. Okay, well, that's about it for this video. I thank you very much for visiting and come by again. Bye-bye.